Fortuna, spin your wheel upon us.
I decided I'm going to start watching Star Trek.
Imagine getting eliminated based off your dick.
Welcome to the medieval science of podcasting. Yo, what's up?
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Damn, Danny said we're rolling, and I was like, that's good. And I was just like, I can just shit.
Have you,
like, oh, yeah, I got to talk. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Have you cooled off?
Yeah. Have you finished your tantrum?
Yeah, dude. I was
we finally got Matt
I thought you were going to come out
straight
swinging.
I'm just doing psychological nudity, dude. I'm just anything that passes. I'm like a clear grow frog. Anything that passes in my brain, I just go.
I'm not chastising you for sharing your thoughts or feelings.
Yeah, I've never seen you. That's not
what I'm talking about.
Psyop continues.
That was wild.
The psyop continues.
What are you talking
that
about?
That was wild.
You can't tell me there's not a sinister.
I was just wondering if something else was going on, or if maybe I did something else in the past that you're holding against me, and that's why you got.
No, I could say 100% no way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm glad to hear
pristine
it.
slate in your book.
I'm happy
You
to
have
hear
a pristine slate in my book.
That thrills me.
Honestly, I think like 99% of people have a pristine slate in my book.
So that was in the moment spaz then.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a spaz. I was sharing, and you guys attacked me for sharing.
All right.
Well, attack is a strong word.
I mean, if you guys say it's a spaz,
attack is a strong word.
Yeah. Yeah.
attack continues.
What are you talking about? Are you being chill about it, or does the attack continue?
Dude, you tell me.
Is this a residual effect?
You bought something to show me how chill you are? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was in the store and I was in the store and I grabbed a random pillow and I was like, it just so happened to be this one.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm saying
you avatar the pillow. You just.
No, I'm making that up. I saw this and walked right to it.
I'm saying show me. I'm saying you're in the chill zone. Show me.
Chill.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. Love chilling. I love talking about
That's all I've heard, dude.
Super chill.
That's one thing I know about you. You love chilling.
The Miracle Alien Cookies Tangy Mac is just, it's the most sinister fucking weed in the world. I'm telling you, it's just the most sinister vibe. Danny's dying.
Yeah.
Danny's dying.
Yeah.
It's got hold of all of
Can
us.
we get our buzzers reset so Matt isn't on the green seat right now?
We're gonna
Why,
end up deleting
is that bothering you a little bit?
Hey, he put his hand over his buzzer like it might come up.
I thought you were about to press.
I moved mine.
Yours is blinking.
Why is
Yours
his
is
green?
blinking.
That
Yeah.
actually is
Why
kind of
yours
bothering me now.
Yeah.
No, the fact that his is green, it's like the Miracle Alien Cookies might reveal your shadow, dude.
Let's talk about your shadow and the fact that you don't embrace your fucking incel
dude,
side.
look at that deflection.
Hold on, wait.
And the fact that you don't embrace your incel side. I mean, that's what all this.
Yeah.
That's what we started talking
That's
about.
what it is.
I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I just
What we did, we grabbed your eyelids and forced you to look at your incel side, and you went, no! You had such a negative response that it spun you.
no, not at all. You were calling basically insinuating that I was basically a pussy Brett.
Those are your words, not mine.
You just said that. That's the first time I heard that.
I was at home watching TV, enjoying myself, and you went on the commercial like, "Oh hi, kids are dying here," and I'm like, "Turn this crap off, dude. I'm trying to enjoy myself and have a good time."
Wait, are you accusing me of being a bad podcaster?
No.
You're saying you would turn off my show? What the hell?
Your commercial.
Dude,
That's your commercial.
Seriously, if you're holding something in, I'm sorry.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times could I apologize. I don't even know what I did.
Can we talk about what you did to yourself?
I'd love to know.
You tried to challenge weed and it completely.
I think that's what's
What
happening.
are you talking about?
I think
Buckley
he gets
tried to
sensitive when
challenge
he's
weed
not high.
and weed won.
Yeah.
Weed won.
Weed won in what way?
Your face on the mud. You're in the mud on your face right
Butterly,
now.
I disagree.
talking about?
I feel like you are crushing weed right now. I feel like he's beating weed right now.
Man, what the fuck, dude?
I'm telling you.
You're saying right now I'm doing bad podcasting?
Not bad.
What the hell?
I think
No,
it's
you're doing.
perfect.
I think it's fantastic.
I think it's perfect.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
man.
I bring the drama.
As long as you're on the
I
same
bring the
page,
drama.
you are.
When I go somewhere, I bring the
You
drama.
might have to gel that hair off.
Yo.
Are you stripping my right from a poofy mullet from me? That's like ripping someone's badge off.
I'm revoking your poofy
Gel that
mullet
fucking hair.
privileges.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Slick that back, son.
I'm chill as hell. You're my poofy mullet sergeant, dude. You're like badge and gun on the counter now. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Your mouth's writing checks. This haircut can't cash.
I am playing light sport of PSYOP. I'm 1,000%.
I know. I feel like I feel like you're trying to psyop us both at the same time. You're going. You're bold right now.
I'm not.
This
I'm
is
just
very bold.
I'm taking risks.
I'm just
on the
saying.
podcast.
I'm just saying.
I'm on the podcast. I'm experimenting. This whole thing, podcasting is a gigantic psychological social experiment.
I know.
And I'm deep into it right now.
We're all just doing WTF with Marc Maron. That's all everything is. It all goes back to it in one way or the other.
So should we're squashing all our beefs?
Marc Maron's the velvet underground of podcasting. So no matter what we do in it, it all leads back to him. So we should just have like the driest conversation with just like the biggest dickhead in the world.
I was going to say,
I might be the biggest dickhead.
I used to hold a lot of animosity towards the Marc Maron podcast, if I'm going to be honest. If I'm going to actually be psychologically nude all day.
You never gave it up to it? You never gave it up to WTF?
I don't know why. I always just, something about it bothered me.
The self-seriousness?
I think so.
Can I say that I'm embarrassed to say there was like 2 months where I was a hard WTF head?
Yeah.
Were you like in your car like, good point, Mark?
It's like, by the end of it,
it's no secret. Sydney's a student of the craft, so this track's perfect.
dude, by the end of it, I was
what grabbed you about it? And I don't want to shit on them. I'm sure I don't want to shit on the guy. That was my honest reaction.
It was the interviews. I wanted to hear the answers to the questions he was asking from the people he was asking it to. Mm-hmm. He asks good questions. Like everything else, like I'd turn it on and he'd start complaining and I'd be like, shut the fuck up, Mark.
I'm in between you guys. I'd be like, there's some compelling stuff here, but this is the biggest bitch ever. Cool. Yeah. All right. So that's our clip. That's our whole thing on WTF. We can put that on YouTube for some views.
Well, I feel bad because I don't like to talk shit on stuff, but I also don't like hiding my true feelings. So I always like to preface being like, nothing personal, but that was my...
You're a raw nerve today.
Gut reaction. Why?
He's psychologically...
The Tangy aliens.
Stuff is... And I also... I always come in to smoke this thing like a dumbass. Like, I get stoned on this, and then it's time to smoke weed, and I lose my mind.
Yeah.
But I do think I'm in complete control. My fingers are extremely cold for some reason. I don't know why. That's fine. I also, again, I got like a full 7 hours of sleep last night, so I'm just on one right now.
Yeah, this is...
I'm not used to sleep.
This is great.
It's fun. We're having a good time. Here we go. Ah! You guys didn't smack your buzzer.
Yeah.
Only I can
you
answer
have to wait for the question, dude.
For sure.
Go ahead. What's your answer, Matt?
You gotta answer
Give
now.
your answer.
Hold on. Dolphins.
All right.
I'm locked in on the number one spot.
Dolphins.
Well, you're wrong. But the question was, who named the Pacific Ocean? So you were...
Whoa. They do have dolphin language. Whoa. Walk that back. Walk that back. Boom. Dang, I remote viewed the question.
Dude.
I remote viewed. That's what I try to do on all these.
Yeah.
I remote viewed at least the subject matter. Can we at least put that on the record?
Was it sharks?
I will.
Was it the crab?
I'm gonna lock in Amerigo Vespucci.
I don't remember. What was the question again?
Who named the Pacific Ocean?
Oh, that's a good question. Amerigo Vespucci. I'm gonna say no way, Jose.
I'm gonna say Magellan.
My answer is no way, Jose.
What? Nailed it.
Oh, shit, that's what I was gonna say.
Shit.
Damn it.
Wow. I was thinking, there's no way.
Unfortunately, someone buzzed in early and ruined the question.
No way, dude. It was dolphins. Right? I fucking kind of nailed. To be fair.
Can you prove Magellan's not a dolphin?
Yeah. Was Magellan the guy who allegedly circumnavigated the globe?
Yes.
You know, he didn't make it all the way. He actually died before he circumnavigated it. The only person who actually did it, or I guess there's a couple people on the boat, but his slave was the only guy who actually circumnavigated the globe. Magellan did not.
It's another thing white people stole from black people.
Yeah. True. That's, well, to be fair.
Just so nasty.
I'm not being nasty.
Why can't you just give it up for Magellan?
Well, do you know how he died?
Magellan was probably embarrassingly.
It was.
If you're this excited to tell me about it.
Magellan was absolutely killing it, dude. Sailing. You know, it's every guy's dream. He's circumnavigating the globe with his slave. It's a great time. He's gonna travel the entire world, and he owns a dude. So he's gonna get all the way around the world and be like, "Wasn't that great?" And the guy he owns is like, "Yes, of course."
Yeah, you're on the clock the whole time.
I know. You can't come around and be like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. He'd be like, are you fucking serious?
You mind if I take a day off from being a slave out here 12,000 miles away from land?
On the water.
Do you mind? Look, seeing as we might not make it back, do you mind if I fucking clock out for a little bit?
It's also Yeah, I mean, also those, I don't know, because it depends. Was it if it was one of the OG slaves, those dudes, they sailed the high seas.
He's probably singing the whole time.
Sailed the high seas.
He probably didn't stop singing.
It would have been crazy. This is a rotten topic, but it would have been crazy to take a dude who had just like been a slave and be like to bring him out into the middle of the Pacific Ocean for like 4 years. That'd be terrifying. You ever try to? This is a terrible. I'm not gonna do it. You ever try to drive your cat somewhere?
Oh, dude, getting a slave into a cardboard box is probably the hardest shit in the world. Oh man, he's like,
I'm not talking about that.
no, I know what you're talking about.
I brought a cat one time to Center City. I let a stray cat live with me, and I brought it in my car because it was just outside. And I was going to drive somewhere, and it started bothering me. I'm like, get in the fucking car, let's go. So it hopped in, and we went to Center City, and it was like, I just looked around like, what the fuck? And I had to hold it on my lap the whole time. Like, I will drop you back off in the hood, dude. Just relax.
Do you think at any point he was like, well, what do you think we should name it? And he was like, my people have a word for this. He's called Pacific. And he's like, I was thinking Pacific. Let's call it Pacific Ocean. What do you think of that?
That is crazy because technically you would not own the person physically, but also own all of their ideas.
Dude,
Right.
what if
That's a
all
pretty sinister
what if all the hot sailor songs were actually slave songs that they were stealing?
Oh,
taken
yeah.
to the bars.
All the nicest shanties.
Yeah.
There's a huge chance, bro. If you heard, dude, that must have been crazy though, because you might have, if you were just like a white dude kicking around on the Tation and you heard like a nice Negro spiritual and you went around humming it, like, damn man, what song is that? Like,
Yeah,
I just made
yeah.
it up, bro. I just fucking made this up.
Yeah, grab your meat. Let's go. Let's go.
I just made this up, bro. I was chilling in my room. Fucking.
Can I sing it?
Yeah, black people got very into sea shanties on TikTok last year, by the way.
What?
This was one of the biggest stories on the internet in 2021, I think.
Hold on, what?
Yeah,
I
they
thought
got
it was like,
they got really nasty. They started putting beats behind like traditional.
They were
sea
taking them
shanties
back.
and shit. They're
We're
fully
taking-
taken
They're there.
back.
It's
Yeah.
true.
They're in your hands already, dude. The heist has already occurred.
Yeah, this is the era where black people take all their shit back.
Yeah. There once was a sorry to see like that kind of
Dude,
shit.
that felt
they
good.
fully have it, dude.
That feels good.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty tight.
Good
Yeah.
for them, man.
Sea shanties don't get enough credit.
So Magellan.
No, they do. They fully are. They came back. They did get. They
Yeah.
got the credit they finally deserved. Dude.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
You guys want to hear how Magellan died?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Magellan.
sorry.
So he's almost about to circumnavigate the globe. He's so close.
Home stretch.
Home stretch, and he gets off, and there's this like, there's another island full of people, and he was just like, I'm a soldier of Christ. There's no way anyone can defeat me. I'm doing everything I'm doing for God. And there was like, I think like 100 people, and at that point his crew was down to like, I think 12 or so, and he was like, yo, let's go fuck these guys up, and they're like, we should probably chill. And he was like, dude, I'm a soldier for Christ. I literally can't lose. He was like, I have God on my side. And he went to try to like fight these guys with a sword, and he just got like chopped into a million pieces.
Wasn't
Got like
a
impaled
sword
with
fighter.
some fucking spears and shit, and just got slain in front of his whole crew. And
So he's the bravest man ever.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's how he died, and then his slave made it.
He
all
tried
the
to
way
sneak
around
in
the world.
one last quick little conquering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that guy wasn't his. I guess that guy was a. I guess that guy just became Magellan. He probably came back like, God damn, bro, I got tan as hell.
Yeah, as long as you avoid people who saw you in real life, you're Magellan.
Yeah, but he's like, yeah, I'm fucking Magellan. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
Macgellan.
it's Macgellan.
Yeah. Did I tell you guys
I
about
never knew what happened to the guy afterwards though. I just like, oh, that guy got to do it.
the return of the Macgellan? All right. I tell you guys about the show I'm going to on Sunday night. I'm going to see a band called Bit Brigade, and they are going to be they're going to be playing the soundtracks from Mega Man 2 and DuckTales for the NES while someone speed runs the game on stage.
What?
Yes.
Wow. Is it like a professional speedrunner or for people from the audience?
No, it's not gonna be an amateur, dude. This is a high pressure scenario. They're setting this dude up for a huge moment to do this live, and I don't know. I bet if I looked it up,
Where
I could.
is this?
Johnny Brenda's. I'm over the moon. I like softly floated to Mary Jo because she's got a competition in the morning. I was like, on Sunday night, if you're not too tired, what if like we went and saw this? Because remember Mega Man and DuckTales? And she was just like, yeah, if I'm not tired. I was like, yes. So I walked in.
What game are they speedrunning again?
Mega Man 2 and DuckTales.
And
Both
Mega Man
from
2 is
NES.
impossible.
That
dude.
is, there's no way.
I mean, these guys, they could do it blindfolded.
That's crazy.
I know.
I used to play Mega Man like as a little kid. I'd get some Nintendo time, and I'd be like, "Are my brothers even serious with this game? This is so fucking hard." I'd get to like Leaf Man and be like, "Yeah, that's not a possibility."
Yeah, they're
to
still
pass these guys."
super hard, and but yeah, it's these guys have like their fingers could do it without them thinking about it. They could hold a conversation sometimes.
Dude,
So-
I have this weird thing with Mega Man where like I have like I'm like still as an adult in awe. If like people are playing Mega Man, I'm like my older brothers would play that, and I get so happy thinking about Mega Man. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty joyful stuff, man. We give it up to him.
Yeah, but what's the other game where you're like locked in a castle? It's like that Meteoroid or something. Metroid.
You're
That game
on
gives
an
me-
alien planet in like a futuristic.
That game gives me a
underground-
terrible feeling. If Metroid comes on, I shrink within myself and I'm like, turn it off.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I
I
just
think the
hate.
start menu music might have been some pretty sinister stuff.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
To this day, if I like see someone playing Metroid, I go. Ugh. If I see Mega Man, I get like almost like fear level awe.
So
Yeah, the final level of Contra fucks me up.
yeah.
I don't know if I've ever even seen the final level of Contra.
Well, you never
if I'm
done
being
A B
honest.
select starts left right up down. That's the ultimate lives continues.
I'm,
from Contra.
I'm too honorable. It's
You
up
never did?
down, left right, A B start.
Yeah.
Or BA start. I can't remember.
Dude, when someone knocked in the Contra code and I was like, did you get oh my fucking god, you sit there by Contra like my brother's got ultimate lives. I'm watching my brothers, they have ultimate lives and continues, and I would be sitting there as a little kid just like, oh fuck, dude, dude, watching them beat games, I was like, it would fuck me up. They beat Bionic Commando.
We said conquer. Like I conquered it.
We conquered it.
We conquered that.
I beat one video game my entire life. How embarrassing is that?
What was it?
Turtles in Time.
Alright.
I beat that with my cousin and walked outside being like, that is as a kid, that's the feeling of like landing a fucking humongous job. You beat a video game, you're like, dude, people don't know this about me.
Wasn't there a part in that game where you had to grab guys and throw them at the screen?
I believe
Because-
so. It was Secrets of the Ooze, Turtles in Time. We played it on Sega Genesis.
Okay, it's probably yeah. Turtles in Time. Yeah, you had to throw guys into like looked like they were gonna come out of the TV and then they would like crack like the glass.
Yeah.
I know. We'd have to play some Turtles. I'd love to remember that game.
Well, we're gonna have an arcade
Yeah.
cabinet with it. Actually, we already have everything. I just have to assemble it.
Dude, if you could walk me to the finish line, this old goat.
Oh, we can
finish line
stream
of
it.
Turtles
It's 4
in Time.
players.
Dude, if you could walk me to the finish line of Turtles in Time, I would appreciate it.
Let's do that. Okay. But okay, anyway, how bad do you think this fucking place is gonna smell?
Oh, are you and MJ going?
If she's up to it. If not, I'll either go solo or
Yeah, you might have
flip
to
the
cover
ticket.
her. You might have to buy like those like foamy coolers and make like a night suit of armor for her there.
A hazmat suit for
Dudes might just crash into
a
her.
snazmat suit. Yeah, I mean it's pretty bad. So like I know people like make fun of these dorks for being pretty stinky, but like there's like that yearly speedrunning marathon. There's like Super Smash Brothers tournaments, and it's like a thing. Like people were
fun.
getting in trouble for walking about for breezing people, like other dudes.
Were they?
They're so stinky, and it's like every
They're
single one of
wild
these
dudes.
events
They're
has like
literally wild dudes.
it's crazy. There's no rules. It's just stinky, like greasy bowl cut
Yeah. Did you see
Terrible.
the
goatee guys.
picture someone did of like Elon Musk's? He had his staff pre Elon Musk, and then they showed like he got in and fired everyone.
Yeah,
and it was
just the bros.
just the bros.
It was just the bros.
Someone retweeted like, "This room must smell
Yeah.
crazy." That is nuts, though. Like, if you reach a level of nerd where like you have to emit a certain level of odor,
Yeah,
like a
'cause it's just
hardcore Indian.
Well,
nerd.
I didn't go outside today, so why should I shower? And I don't see the point. I feel like I'm wasting water at this point.
Yeah, nerd BO is like extremely sharp and pungent in a way. It's like oniony.
It's weaponized.
It is. It's like a different level of oniony. You're
It
right.
is actually. It's probably a natural defense against predators who are it's an evolved feature.
Actually, nerds and their bullies smell very similar.
Ooh,
Because bullies, they're not going to shower unless
you're
they
talking about
got to fucking fuck up a nerd workout in.
you're talking about fat fingered dork bullies. I'm including jocks in this as well.
Well, no, jocks. If jocks don't work out in a day, they don't shower. If they have to work out to shower. That's the trigger.
Yeah, but they're not known for being stinky guys.
That's true,
They
that's
mostly
true.
smell like Irish
Yeah.
speed stick.
Yeah, they're well scented.
Yeah,
From right
you
guard.
got a
They'll hit
wedgie
some
from a
right. They'll hit
guy.
some right guard.
Yeah.
Like they won't shower, but they'll like just like hit themselves some speed stick. And that might be as good as a dude can spell.
Dude, it's
Unshowered,
that's
2
just
days
speed
unshowered,
stick
speed stick.
on top of
Sweat stained T-shirt with like liquid deodorant on top of it, like gel deodorant.
Oh, dude, that stuff
man.
is crazy.
Yeah.
This weed's giving me gel deodorant vibes.
I know.
I used to raise my deodorant up like that high. I didn't when I was younger. I put on it. I thought it smelled good, so I used it like as cologne.
Like the
Yeah, you
like
get
the,
a little on your ribs.
Dude, I used to put it.
man.
I used to put deodorant
and
down
you
the
just
whole
walking
front of my
around
body.
with like wet armpits, cold in the air conditioning. It's like, damn, am I gonna get pussy because I smell so good? No. Take me back.
There's a whole just like
Come on,
wall
man.
of cells right here that die. You put it on, like this part of your cells die and have to be regenerated. Yeah, dude, figuring out deodorant as a kid was so because I wanted to be a gel deodorant guy so bad. 'Cause you see it in the store and like that stuff looks so sick.
You ever tried the spray?
Spray's tough. I couldn't do that. That
Dude,
shit
it
would like
was-
scorch my.
I would suffocate myself every time I tried it.
Dude, there's certain Brute. If I put on Brute, my armpits turn into like psoriasis.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
I never once sprayed a can of aerosol in a well-ventilated room, ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah. I don't think once.
I do too.
That's like training at altitude.
Just spraying shit all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a big aerosol pussy. I've always been. Remember that
You air out the whole house. You're
dude. I was with this the one time. I was sitting there, and when we used to get like large, like huge packages of weed, this guy would spray. He would Ozium out. He became like a pig with Ozium. So I had to go to this guy's house to split them, and he would be so paranoid about the smell leaking out that he would Ozium the place to a point where it was like almost a fog. And I would sit there the whole time being like, because I'd read the Ozium can.
Yeah, I
how bad it
can't. I
was.
can't
What the
put
hell's
together
Ozium?
what Ozium is.
Ozium
is that just
Try it.
ozone spray, like a
Ozium's-
brand name?
So it goes. Danny, look. I think I'm right about, but it's like
Because I
look
know
this up
that
and
you
get some
do
wrong.
eliminate. There's an ozone
It
treatment
catches
for
particles
smells
and
and
pulls
shit.
them down.
Yeah, but it also destroys organic matter.
It does exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like this guy was clouding the place
killing
out.
himself.
It's just like nitrogen and shit.
I don't know.
No, it's ozone.
It captures the molecules for smell. This is how I think it works.
It's the gas ozone.
brings them to the
Yeah.
ground. So then
Right.
he would just. It's called Ozium. People like it was a big weed smoking thing back in the day because you could spray Ozium and it would kill the smell in your car if your car
Yeah.
smelled like weed. But you also it just probably like destroyed your inner flora.
So it's a combination of like gases.
It was funny that I was in a room with like 60 pounds of weed being like, my floor is being destroyed right now. I got to hold my breath as long as he'd be like, are you cool? And I'd be like, I'd been holding my breath for 45 seconds. Like, yeah, I'm cool. I was
This is
so
what you're
scared.
talking about?
Yeah, dude, he would spray it and like fog the fucking whole room up. And I'd be like, dude, I'd rather go to jail than breathe more Ozium in.
Yeah, what's in it? I want to know what the fuck is in
I
it.
looked at it, dude. I looked into it. I've been a fucking psycho with this shit my whole life.
Yeah.
So there's there's like a big warning on it. They use it like in hospitals and shit because it'll sanitize the air and everything. It's supposed to be for like if someone has like butthole surgery, like spray Ozium because there's probably some like nasty shit in the air. Like
Yeah.
that's what it's for. And this dude was just fucking destroying it. Reed, can I spray Ozium in my house, or is it toxic?
Avoid breathing dust.
Yeah, like wash skin after handling. Use only outdoors. So yeah,
Oh, contaminated work clothing shouldn't even be allowed out
yeah,
of the
dude.
workplace.
I was bathing in this stuff
Yeah.
for like 2 fucking years. I hated it every time because I was like, I can't be like, I don't know, man. Fucking, you sure we should be spraying this stuff inside? But yeah, I was worried about that. I'm a big fume pussy. I'm a big dust pussy. I hate dust too.
I just dislike it. I'm not afraid of it.
Do you know what silicates do? Are you
great
guys
stuff.
OSHA? Are you guys OSHA certified?
I'm familiar with OSHA.
No, I'm not.
Man,
actually,
we might have to do an
I would
OSHA 30.
actually-
You guys, in order for us to be safe in this workplace, I don't feel safe.
I'd love to learn about it, dude, but
I'm OSHA 30.
I'm not letting the government tell me how to do anything.
I'm OSHA 30.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
We might have-
OSHA's gonna tell you how high
You're a
you
very
can have your
good boy.
doorknobs.
Mm-hmm.
My
I mean,
doorknobs are my
guys,
business.
Danny, look up workplace fatalities. Please.
Actually, are there any safety standards for podcasting? Do we need to have a supervisor on site?
I think we do. I think we need
Do
to.
you want to take an OSHA train and practice quiz?
Let's do it.
You guys ready for
I might even have OSHA in my heart.
This is gonna generate some of the most negative comments this show's ever received.
Why?
Because everyone listening to this is OSHA certified.
Yeah, but everyone does.
We are
hate,
about to garner some hatred.
Everyone does hate OSHA though. That's the
They
thing.
do,
You do
but
hate
we're
OSHA.
gonna look like dickheads for not knowing.
No, dude, trust me. Nobody takes. I took this test for like a bunch of other people I knew.
Okay,
They
man.
didn't feel like doing it,
All right.
and I didn't even take the test. I laid in my bed and just kept pressing next.
You're playing with fire right now. Here we go. When positioning your body at a computer workstation, the head should be level with or bent slightly forward. I'm sorry. The head should be
I
level or
don't
bent
understand
slightly
the
forward,
question.
forward facing and balanced. Generally, it is in line with.
The head? I'm going to say the torso. I'm going to say the torso. What do you guys got?
So you're saying no bend in your spine.
Straight
at all.
spine, head's on a string, head's following a string. It's not in tune with your hands or your legs. It's like that's one of those
Yeah.
ones that's obviously wrong.
I'm going to say the hands.
Okay, they're gonna ruin your thoracic area.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
not good for the
Upper
the lower
thoracic.
back is gonna get trashed.
Let's go. It's got to be the torso.
I'm gonna
bro.
say the torso. That again for me that's ergonomically what it should be.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, good job.
Yes.
Well, I've never done that in my life. OSHA covers all employees and their employers under federal authority, all employees, all of the above, or self-employed.
All of the
All
above.
of the above. Bro.
All of the above,
You can't
obviously.
get away from Ocean's Net, dude. If they get you.
No.
All employees under federal authority. Then my bad.
Wow.
Trick question. That's one of the trick
Dude.
questions.
You're saying all employees are what a fucking.
But only under federal authority, guys. You know those other ones that aren't under federal
So
authority?
me and Butterly aren't covered under OSHA.
True. Spoil pile.
Spoil piles and or equipment must be kept at least how many feet back from the edge of the
I'm
excavation?
going 20
15,
I'm going
20,
20 feet,
5,
bro.
or 2?
I'm going 15 or 20 at least.
It's got to be it's gonna be 15 because you think it should be 20, but 15 is just enough. Like one of those answers.
Well, the worker's got to stay like 5 foot back from an open edge, or you have to at least tape it off. And if you're a certain edge, you got to hook up the harness.
I'm saying
Hey, Matt's ansering questions
I'm
that
saying
aren't even
5.
being asked right now.
I'm in a motion 30
Yeah.
certified. It's embarrassing you guys don't have your OSHA, dude. You guys could get hurt right now.
I'm saying 5 feet.
I'm gonna say 15 to 20. 15. I'll go 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 15.
Oh, it's 20 then. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What?
2? Dude, a spoil pile.
OSHA.
A
Come
spoil
on.
pile.
OSHA.
From the edge of the excavation. Duh. That's just a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
What did you think
That's
it was?
fine. I was thinking like a building you're taking down when there's an edge and like a drop off.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
thinking,
you're
I was
saying
thinking-
demolition.
I was thinking work site.
I didn't read the question.
Yeah.
I didn't read the question. That's just digging a hole in the ground.
This isn't going well. A case of injury or
2 out of
illness
3.
is work-related if an event or exposure in the work environment either caused or contributed to the resulting condition. True or false?
I'm gonna say true. Oh, work related. I think you have to hurt yourself on the job. I'm gonna say false.
yeah, true.
I'm saying
I'm
false,
saying true.
but it is OSHA.
This is Matt's test, so
Of course it's true, Matt. We're pulling out ahead of you.
yeah.
That's true.
Number 5, OSHA inspections are blank conducted without advance notice. Almost always, sometimes, never, and always.
I think always.
No.
I'm saying sometimes.
Sometimes.
Ooh, it's always. God damn it. Wait, no, it's never.
No, it's almost always.
No, it's never.
It's almost
Almost.
always.
What the hell?
I won.
Yeah.
I got 2 questions. You
How
guys
the
got 1.
fuck?
No, I got 2.
True.
How do you quantify almost always? What the hell is this?
How is that
dude?
not sometimes? So what is the difference between almost always and
Is this
sometimes?
I know. That's
Wait, is this an OSHA practice test or is this a test about OSHA? Is this a BuzzFeed quiz? How well do you know OSHA? Answer these 20 questions, and at the end, it's like, you're the Caitlyn Jenner of OSHA.
I didn't actually
You're
take the
Elsa.
test. I just sat there and clicked the button and watched movies, and it'd be like, you're done. I'd be like, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They give you all the answers. You do it, and they give you the right answers. Like, okay, I'll do those ones. Then you just.
I still posit that almost always and sometimes are the same fucking thing.
Almost always and sometimes. Now, almost always is like sometimes plus.
Mm-hmm.
Almost always.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like every now. Almost
A
always.
little
is like,
more than sometimes.
Yeah, but
if you say that, sometimes.
if you're going from 1 to 5, 2 and 4 are sometimes and almost always.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But that's such a crazy distinction for a multiple choice question. That's
Not
as
a fan.
confusing as it gets.
Yeah,
Well, I'll let it
fuck
slide.
that.
I think my OSHA 30 will carry this entire workplace anyway. So I think
Yeah.
we're
Good
safe.
if you don't lose it from that test.
I can't lose it.
They can't take it from
Actually,
you?
I'm completely expired, but
Yeah, I some
But I think I
expired
have the-
Microsoft certifications. We can kind of pool our skills and resources and maybe
True.
start a company.
you got to get food safe certified. So the fridge, the water's in the fridge. But yeah, they.
Or claim religious exception.
I thought you were pointing at me.
Yeah, no, it was.
I have to get food?
Yeah,
Why me?
he's Microsoft trained. I'm OSHA 30, dude.
Yeah, what are you bringing to the table?
You gotta fucking get a certification.
Do I have a
dude.
degree in economics?
Bro, the bank's not really going to ask
Nothing?
us about your high
That's
jump.
not
We're not
functional.
using degrees?
I'm talking about if an
We
inspector
need
comes in here.
certification.
If an inspector.
Yeah, we're talking about certs,
Yeah.
bro.
Fuck.
I got my Google Analytics certificate.
Oh,
There we go.
CPR. I'm CPR certified.
Oh, perfect.
That's actually
Not
we
bad.
need that. Actually,
Yeah.
might be
Okay.
that actually might come into
So
play.
if we had kind of like a construction based digital lifeguard, I think that's where my sharks. if we did a lifeguard specifically for like rig workers.
yeah, it would be like they'd hit your chest and be like, "Breathe, you pussy," then like touch your butthole.
I would do reverse CPR where like put a blunt in your mouth and like make you breathe it in.
Ooh.
Like chest.
You
and
go to
chest.
the side.
I never
Yeah.
You
did that.
CPR them on the side to make them breathe in, and then the
Like
front to make them blow
Do you know
out.
why
Yeah.
I'm not CPR certified? Because I was always like, I
Prior
thought about
conviction.
if a guy is down and if someone finds out I'm CPR certified, I wouldn't want them to force me to resuscitate
Yes.
him and kiss him because
Yeah.
obviously you're kissing a guy. I'd rather a guy
Yeah.
die than me
Yeah.
CPR and a guy.
You can't spell resuscitate without sus.
If a guy's down and needs CPR, I'd be like, sorry, bro, you're gonna have to die because I'm not putting my lips on your lips.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
One of my boys could take a pic of that.
Seriously, do you even want to survive that badly? Probably not.
I mean, I think both men and women kind of like are in the middle of that Venn diagram. I don't think no choking man is ever attractive enough to put your mouth on him.
No, you're CPR certified. You have to, otherwise you go to jail.
Now
It's one of those
just
things. It's like if
Give
you
him multiple people's elbows just to keep elbow dropping on his
you
chest.
have to
The
smooch it.
inspector's going to get there. They're going to say, "What happened? Oh, so you administered CPR. How much pressure did you put on?" You're like, top rope." They're gonna be like, "Okay,
He's going to jail.
that's going in the report."
It's like being a mandated reporter. If you're a social worker, you have to call. If something goes on and you don't report it, you're now liable. You get in trouble.
I mean, I'll do what I got to do.
Do
Yes,
you-
yes, I mean, dude, again.
Do either of you guys know the Heimlich maneuver?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah, I do actually.
Do you?
Yeah. I know the Heimlich.
And up.
Yeah.
I know how to do it with a chair.
What?
Yeah. You can push it. You can like lay a person over the top of a chair and hit them in the back.
Yeah.
Something I learned.
Well,
in my
no, I want to
CPR
do the full one. I want to
certification
break their ribs. You know how people get their ribs broken
Yeah.
during the Heimlich? I'd be so mad if I did the Heimlich and I didn't break their ribs. I'd be like, damn, I think I squeezed pretty hard.
Dude, you have to go. It's not just, you got to go in, then come up too.
Yeah.
Did I tell you my.
That's why people break the ribs because they just go on, like they just pull the ribs in.
Yeah.
If you go up and under the rib cage, you produce a
If
little.
you do it right, it doesn't break the ribs.
You could probably break a rib if you do it right
yeah,
too.
it's like when firefighters break your car door to get in, like to the. I think it's like if you got.
Dude, I had the key. Yeah.
Dude,
I had the bottom two removed. You didn't have to break them.
Dude, I've talked about my emergency Heimlich situation before, right?
It's been long enough that I think we would all appreciate a refresher.
Did you? So it happened when I was in school. A lady started choking, and I had to get up, and I was like, do the Heimlich. I didn't know the Heimlich, and no one was doing
You
it.
faked it.
They had to guide me through it. So I sat there, and she was,
Did someone Google it?
Other people that didn't want to touch her had to
I don't know.
coach you through
I don't
it.
know, dude. It was like, dude. First of all,
Matt was the only one that had the cooties vaccine.
the lady died. R.I.P. This lady died, like during COVID. R.I.P.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This lady, I
So
really.
she was an older lady.
Yeah, a little
I was
bit.
thinking-
she
I was
wasn't
thinking
that old.
young,
She was,
hot
she was a
broad.
larger. She was a large.
Was she
woman.
ample?
Yeah, she was a large. She was a large woman.
Yeah.
An angel. She was honestly one of my favorite people there. But she started choking, and no one would fucking rescue this lady. So I had to like rip CPR on her, and it was like coming in and pulling up. It was wild. And then afterwards, she was like, "Oh no, I think I was just having like a panic attack."
Oh, man.
Good.
Yeah, right. She had half a hot dog in her craw.
Don't you dare, dude. That's my friend.
I'm sorry. I thought you were describing a very corpulent lady.
No, she was pretty tight. She would sit there the whole time and just talk shit loudly on the teachers.
Oh,
It
man.
was so funny. Like, what the
Is
fuck?
this a black lady?
Yeah. What the fuck's this lady talking about? And big everyone would hear it. I'm like, I'd just sit there and laugh. But yeah,
They have to because that's like culturally how black people sit in the back of things.
it was pretty tight. She held it
Yeah.
down all the way. I'm like, this bitch. She would like literally like she'd hit her like, this bitch crazy. Like as loud as you could. The teachers would be like, is everybody okay back there? Just their
Yeah.
nightmare.
And like they can't because
This
this
bitch crazy. like she was whispering it to me, but it was just like 10 decibels. I was like,
I would be in the back of the class like, don't go in there.
what the fuck are you talking about now? It would just be like, what the fuck are you talking about now?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in
It was so funny.
when I was in high school, we had an Asian kid with I think cerebral palsy, and in history class, I think it was United States history class. The big joke was every time something came up where it was like, yeah, and they actually after they made the agreement, they returned and slaughtered the natives that were on the land, and he'd be like, damn, that's not right. Every historical atrocity, he'd be like, that's messed up, yo. Every single time, dude.
Damn.
Damn, that's not right, yo. He was the man. He won Homecoming King, and he had like, those little legs that really don't do much, and had like the canes walk around. But he was absolutely he was celebrated.
Yeah.
But every historical atrocity, like, damn, that's messed up.
That's got to be crazy learning about history, because you went to like a pretty like integrated school.
Yes.
So you had to learn about history. That sucks. I was always
What
in
do you
like, I learned about all my historical atrocities with mainly just other white people sitting in the room. So I was able to just be like,
got him.
This was pretty laid back. Actually,
we were just kind of like, you'd hear about it, like, okay, that happened.
my school had a thriving Vietnamese Uyghur population, and I think that kind of made everyone else kind of chill.
Yeah,
like those dudes just want to have a good time.
Yeah, true. True. So I was in a school where it was like mostly a black school where they're talking about historical atrocities, and I was like, oh, this is a whole different fucking thing. These days. They would like gloss over them in our school. They'd be like, yep, we know.
Yeah, well, it was also high school, so people were actively trying to not learn anyway. So it was just like,
yeah. But now in high schools, when they go over those things in class, it's like everyone
they're
activated.
like snaps and shit.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I can only imagine. My school was like half and half, and it was like it could be thrown into a racial tizzy in a heartbeat.
Really?
Yeah, there was one time there was some sort of sign that was in school for homecoming. It was like in the hallways, and people wrote KKK on it, and the whole school flipped out. And honestly, it was probably a black person.
Yeah, that kind of stuff happens. That's a lot of false flags.
But not even false flag. It's like, oh, this would be funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean.
Whoever did it, if a black person does do that, that is funny, because send your whole school into a tizzy it's a funny thing to be able to disrupt your school.
Yeah, dude, it was like the same exact type of disruption that happened at my high school happened at my college. It was like same thing, like a sign's written up, but in this one, in this like embedded in the sign was allegedly something racial.
What was the sign?
It was like a tree with like weird branches, but it was like an artistic tree.
Oh, like the dicks on the DVD cover of Aladdin.
Yeah, it was like maybe they were like swastikas or something. Like I don't remember exactly what it was because it was insane.
He did a swastika tree.
Yes, swastika tree. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you're fighting Nazis in your head every day, everything looks like a swastika.
True.
I guess you can't help that.
That must be so exciting though, to be like a person who's been like actively on the lookout for swastikas.
Dude,
to like finally find one and be like, fuck.
You know who really fucks me up are the people who are like, do you see this picture of an eagle? This actually is an old Nazi dog. And it's like, why are you carrying around that knowledge every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this something that everybody learns in college? Is like what every like Nazi symbol ever was? Like
no.
Ones?
It is. You could see the reward system for people that excavate swastikas out of shit. They're like archaeologists.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
But they're like the opposite of the Pizzagate swirl. That's like when some dudes see like a swirl, they're like, those guys are child sex traffickers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they see it and they're like, that's actually a blah, 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 blah. And it's like,
okay.
all right,
Yeah, two sides of the same coin, huh?
maybe.
Yeah, I tell you, dude, remember I was bitching last week about learning how to homeschool my son?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A parent brought a gun to school like the same day.
What?
Yeah, two kids got into a fight, and the one kid's dad came back with a gun
Strap.
and whipped it out in the office, and the school went into lockdown, and they haven't told us anything. So I think
what was the gun for? Was he just like, was he like a,
where's the kid who beat my son up?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So I can shoot him?
Yeah. But this shit happens all the time.
at least he went through the proper channels though.
Yeah, that is.
At least he went to like,
he's OSHA certified.
Yeah, at least he went and handled it. He's like, excuse me, I'd like to schedule an appointment. He pulled his gun and polished it. He's like, point my gun on this guy.
Excuse me.
The kid shows up with his gun. Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
Oh, if you could duel a child?
Yeah, if you just like get paintball guns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm calling you out.
They didn't give the kid up. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
If a gun pointed at you, I'd be like, yeah, he's in social studies right now.
I don't even know how they handled it. All I know is that it happened.
They must have talked him out of it.
I don't know.
Oh, they must feel like heroes. The secretaries.
No, I think they're all
That's
over
pretty
it. They're
brave.
just like, I'm so goddamn tired of these parents. This shit
I
sucks.
mean, that's on another level.
Yeah, no, it's kind of happening all the time now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think it was at the end of the last school year. A parent was like, I'll see you guys at the end of the day then. How about that? And came back with a gun.
Matt, if you don't mind, how do you think this person was dressed who went into the school with the gun?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's a good question. I'm just imagining like a tight thermal.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting that too. Probably a knit cap
Yeah.
that's like rolled.
The
A
pants.
rolled
The
nip cap.
pants had to be on the looser side to conceal a carried weapon or a jacket. I don't know where he pulled the gun out of, but
Yeah.
What color are boots? Tan?
standard tan, I'd say.
Standard tan, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was LL Cool J.
Right before he pulled out the gun, he went.
Yeah.
That was crazy when LL Cool J was like the hottest dude in the world there for a while.
Yeah. He was a polite gangster.
He was a polite gangster, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Did
dude.
he
It's
invent like looking away and touching your face?
I think he did.
That's how polite gangsters laugh.
Like Japanese girls.
Yeah, he was a romantic bad boy.
Yeah.
That might be what I might get into romantic bad boy vibe.
Dude, I wanted that for myself so bad.
Oh.
I
can see
wanted
that.
romantic bad boy.
I could see that.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's just too much cologne. It's just not my thing, man. My
Yeah.
allergies are all fucked up.
You have to be kind of broken up.
Too
about
easy.
Dude, I couldn't handle it, man.
If it was harder, I'd be a romantic bad boy.
What were some
Nah.
what were some steps you took toward at least even like trying that out?
I mean, I tried Drakkar Noir for a little while.
Yeah.
I was a Drakkar guy. It was.
What about the psychology of it though? Of like getting in and being like, "There's this girl I met last summer. I can't forget."
I'm saying, what about the fashion though?
But see, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to get into like all. You have to get into things that girls are into.
Yeah.
And I wasn't willing to compromise my masculinity. At
Yeah.
that point. I
Dude.
was just too alpha.
What were the most embarrassing jeans that you owned?
Green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the
That's
fit.
not LL vibes.
Oh, they were baggy. Oh, so you okay? So
That's
I
more
wa-
112. You're a piece of the cream.
So
Twixie, bro.
all right, let me
Drew Hill. You're
let
Drew
me,
Hill.
let me give you the layout. Let me give you the layout, right?
Dude, you missed the mark by a mile.
So here's the full outfit. Here's the full outfit, though. You might be spot on, or you might be slightly off. Here's the full outfit, right? So green jeans, right?
Uh-huh.
A little bit baggy. I had the
Well,
green-
hold on. How baggy?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, but like for the time, I mean, they like now they would be very baggy.
Okay.
But like there was always slightly under the bag of the thugs. Like I was never trying to portray that. You know what I mean? So I never sagged.
Yeah, I got you.
You know
but
what I
they're
mean?
So you
baggy.
had tightly all the way up to your hips, baggy green jeans.
Yes. Yes. Possibly belly
Like a
button.
jet grind radio character.
Right?
Okay.
But hold on.
Now, how did they sit on the? Before we go
Okay.
anywhere else, dude, I have to understand these jeans.
Yes.
Now, how did they sit on the ankle? Did they
They
bunch
bunched
up?
They bunched up because I had the.
Now, did you drag behind it all?
They couldn't because I had the green and white Gary Paytons.
I was going to say
that
some
had-
Patrick
Okay.
Ewings. I thought you had a bunch on some Ewings.
Yeah, so no,
The
the green and white Gary
Paytons. You
Paytons
had
had
the
this,
glove. You had
this
them pad-
big back to them so they couldn't fall under.
Nice, okay.
Right? So they would get caught by the GPs, right? And then I had this cream and green Nike hockey jersey that I would wear, right? The same green as the
Okay.
jeans. So that was up top.
We call it a sweater, but go ahead.
Oh my
and
God.
sometimes I would rock a green and white baseball cap.
You were totally crossed out. You're like crisscross.
Yes.
How was the brim?
I would mix it up. So I would like, so most of the time I would wear it backwards. That was just kind of my thing. I was
How
a
was
kid.
Sydney? How was the brim?
It was bent. It was bent.
How severely?
I mean, not too severely because I always needed to be able to straighten it depending on the situation I was in.
I'm hearing rationalizations. How
No, dude,
how
it was-
bent
this
was
is my
your
pussy
baseball
This
hat
is my
brim?
pussy getting outfit, dude. It had to be adjustable. It had to like I kept
You're
it-
literally taking when you get a hat, you take your personality and you're just adjusting the parameters
Yeah.
on what you think.
This is
to
kind of
do.
a mood hat.
Yeah, because like when I was trying to like kick it to the chicks that played double dutch, it needed to be straight.
Lined out.
Yeah. But then when I was trying to kick it to the girls that had dads, I needed to curve it a little
let's talk
bit.
about the fit of the hat. Was it going over the outsides of your ears?
Like Cassidy.
Nah, my
Tuck
ears
behind the
my,
ears.
my ears were too fucking stuck out. My ears used to
That's
be-
why. That's
a great
specifically
question.
why some of these guys
Yeah.
did this.
That's a great question.
Well, my sister used to try to have me
So
do
ears
ear
are
taping.
untucked?
Yeah, untucked ears for sure.
Okay. Okay.
This is a wild fucking outfit, dude.
Any kind of belt? Braided belt, maybe?
I had a I had a green belt for this outfit.
Jesus Christ.
I was a belt. My mom made me be a belt guy. I always had
Yeah.
belts to match my shoes.
I make Ben wear a belt,
Yeah.
even with the sweatpants. No, I'm kidding. Damn. So you
now
were
I have to homeschool them.
you were green jelly. You were the green machine.
That was my green machine outfit.
Yeah, dude, that was nowhere near LL.
Yeah, you were Black Kevin Smith. Daddy, pull up a Kevin Smith. No,
Yeah.
I mean,
You know Kevin Smith.
I mean, just as a fun overlay.
Yeah.
Sorry, edit me out asking for that. That's so obvious.
I know,
dude.
I know Kevin Smith. I mean, dude, I was keep in mind I was a little more fit in my hockey jersey than Kevin Smith ever was than we've seen.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith is like he's like one of those like jewels you could capture in like one of those games. Like it's like for like a white person simulation.
Wait, so nobody else is gonna put their embarrassing jeans out there? It was just
I had Jinkos.
that's it. Just
yeah,
Jinkos?
That's top of the mountain, dude. You're not. That's it.
That's it. I already talked about my most ridiculous pants. I had bullheads that had it was khakis with a single white stripe, and I wore them to dress down. And they were like skateboarder pants. And I remember just like walking out, being like, they haven't been torn up by the like they went over the backs of my shoes. I was like, I can't wait till these get torn up, and they like look all torn on the back of my shoes. And I was at the bus stop, and my brand new bullheads. My cousin was like, dude, sick pants, and I was like, oh fuck. And I just went to school and felt cool all day. And I think I like lost them somewhere. I was pissed.
Yeah.
I had one pair of pants. I talked about this. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this, but I had very thick thighs as a child.
Right.
My
yes.
brothers teased me about having thunder thighs.
Oh,
so these
man.
pants gave me the freedom to be myself and be.
They still got a little bit snug toward the top.
Yeah.
No, how dare you, dude? No, they didn't. They actually. I would walk through the hallways, vividly remembering just being like, and just pulling my pants. That was like,
my God.
I have like tunnel vision child memories of being like, my brothers keep saying my fucking legs are fat, and just pulling at my Flynn O'Hara's. They would get tight on my thighs, and just be like, by the end of the school year, I'm busting out of them. You're growing,
Bro, I was in size Husky.
What are your size Husky?
I was in size Husky.
I always admired those pants. I'd be like Husky. I always like there was like your size when they had like this qualifier. I always wanted them. But my mom like she would go like this and like grab my balls and adjust my pants.
How's the crotch? Is the crotch good?
Dude? And then I'd be like, you don't need those. I'm like, Mom, I need fucking Huskies. She wouldn't get me the Huskies.
Oh, dude.
And I'd get pants and I'd grow exponentially.
I had
as a child.
I had the salesperson come to me and she was holding different jeans onto me and had to go, I think we should try a Husky. I had to go. That was an infinite hallway of my life moment where I was just like, no. And I've been that kid forever.
Huskies.
Yeah.
Husky pants.
Yeah, probably 6th grade, 5th grade.
No, I don't know. Dude, I'm like now going back and trying to figure out what my whole personality rests upon. And it's like, it's just two just opposite poles of like me pulling at my thigh pants and then like me getting pussy as a sophomore year. As a sophomore, and be like, I'm the man, and being like, my legs are fat. I'm the man. My legs are fat. That's my whole mental process.
It's light and dark.
It's light and dark.
Dude, mine is me start getting a jean jacket after everybody stopped wearing jean jackets.
Ooh.
I'll never forget 6th grade. No, it was 7th grade. I finally was able to get a jean jacket and I showed up and people looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing? We don't do jean jackets anymore.
Carl Kanai was out.
It was Carl Kanai and Windbreakers.
Ooh. They looked at it like no more JJs.
Yeah, dude, it was. And then I finally got a windbreaker jacket, and we were like, dude, we're on the mature bomber jackets and shit now.
What?
I was always just out of the fucking fashion loop.
That's like terrifying, isn't it?
Dude, it's the worst.
That sucks.
Yeah. It was any time that I tried to, like, my mom wanted to be in full control of my fashion. Mm-hmm. And if she would have, I probably would have been on time with things. But I was like, no, this is the time. Dude, I was wrong.
Failure
time.
can teach you so many things.
Dude, I will say black people take clothing way more serious than white people. That's
For sure.
Yeah.
I remember not even
Guaranteed.
thinking about clothing until, my God, I was already working, and my boss told me I looked like a scrub and made me take $200. He gave me $200. He said, I need you to buy new clothes. You look like a scrub.
Where'd you
And I
go?
was like, okay.
Fubu.
I don't even remember. I think I went to like Macy's and bought like Levi's and nice shirts because I've always just been like a slob in a band shirt. And now I've gone back to that. I got into clothes and then back out of them as quickly as possible.
Dude, what do you think would happen if you went on a job interview and wore like a shiny P. Diddy suit? Like, do you think you could push the limits as a white dude of doing like
Oh man.
black formal wear?
Oh boy. Pastel church suit. Yeah, it's Dr. Tim Butterly actually. Oh really?
But yeah, the urge, I've talked about this before, the urge to be fly on the black community, my heart bleeds for it. It's like, dudes,
You don't like it?
no, it's just so much pressure, man.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, you have the wrong jacket, everyone, it's like,
But the
dude,
highs are high.
true.
Dude, so I did have a high moment. I had a high moment. It's my only high fashion moment ever.
Break down the outfit
This,
again. Oh, you had to hear
this might confirm my 112ness, by the way. So All right.
I was in a wind tunnel with goggles on.
It might as well have been, right?
Yeah, my shiny jacket was open.
All right. So I don't remember what black and white sneakers that I was wearing with these, but it could have been the Patrick Ewins, though, right?
All right.
Because I needed big, because I didn't want my pants coming
You wanted a
underneath my
bunch.
shoes. Yeah, I was a bunch guy. So,
It was a sick look back then,
dude,
though.
white pants, I think they were like slightly off-white, right? White pants with black stitching everywhere where there was stitching, right? And then a white vest, jean vest, by the way, same material as the pants,
Dude,
jean vest,
stop.
also
Was
with
it
black
frayed? Was it
stitching.
frayed cutting or what?
No, it was like black stitching on it.
Tight.
Yeah, it was like, it's like real.
Terrifying.
Dog, that was the most praise I ever got for an outfit, man. I would show up in that outfit to the dance, and people were like, "Oh, look at Scotty." Yo.
What were you wearing underneath the vest?
Sometimes a black T-shirt, but sometimes nothing.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's too much power for a child.
Well, I remember one time I was about to go to
Dude, white clothing with black stitching is nuts.
yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's crazy.
It's pretty fucking sick.
That's so funny, dude.
My mom gave me sunglasses to wear with the outfit one time.
Oh.
When I was about to go to a dance. She gave me sunglasses.
That might be what I'm battling against with Brittany, because like I'll go get my address in the morning and I'm like, here, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? She like is trying. She gets Maya like she has like planned outfits, and I'm like, who fucking cares? That's the cultural battle right now. I go, who fucking gives a shit? She's 2.
Yeah.
She's like, no, she has to like. We have to like give her like cool outfits, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, there's a weird belief that like if you don't, like then people are gonna think you're a bad parent.
Yeah, that's what, it's like it's tied into that level of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not like a vain obsession. It's like, dude, what are you doing? You're fucking it up. They're gonna think like we're fucked up now.
So I'm 42 years old and I just started wearing sweatpants as my pants outside in the world.
Yeah.
Right? And when I first started doing it, I had this like, fuck, my mom finds out that I'm doing it.
It's crazy.
God, man, I hope my mom doesn't find out that I'm doing it.
I just gave it up, dude. I still I'll have days where I just give in to myself and just wear like a full sweatsuit all day, but I've been trying to wear blue jeans during the day.
I can't. I mean, once
You're not wrong.
Once I started doing it, it was just like, I just can't look back. I wear jeans when I'm doing professional shit, and that's it.
That's fair. No, and I do respect that, because I do like just wearing my sweatpants all day. That was my only childhood dream, was to be able to wear sweatpants at work. I swear to God, I remember being like, whatever I do, I want to be able to wear sweatpants at work. And it's like, I achieved it. Now I'm like, today I had to do something. So I'm like, let me just throw on some blue jeans.
Yeah, I try to at least not be dressed like that when the kids get home from school.
In the sweatpants?
Yeah.
I have a whole different energy. When I have the sweatsuit on all day, I'm kind of in my renegade bag. I go like, yeah, dude, I basically skirt-tailed society. But if I wear jeans on, I'm like, no, I'm actually a member of society.
Yeah, I'm productive.
Yeah, I do feel more productive and just like, but
I'm making it a point to because like, dude, I am still on a tight program. I don't want people to think as part of who I am that I've gotten away from tight programming. It's just
people think you're slipping.
Yeah, exactly. And just
Dude,
what that
they
is
call lacking,
looks
dog.
very different. Yeah, that just looks very different for what my lifestyle is now. And so I'm trying to just like develop like a productive morning routine. And part of it is like making sure, like, because we do our work here where it's not a real job, and we go to fucking like bars at night. Like that's like, what am I going to work harder at that? And yeah, obviously. But during the day, I need to have some semblance of like structure.
Yeah.
So I've been getting up. I've been making sure I am actually wearing like presentable. Like I get presentable.
Yeah.
As the kids are going to school, and then
Getting presentable is kind of sick. I mean, it's, yeah.
because there's no. It's just like anybody working from home, where it's just like, well, I have no other reason to, unless like I have to put on a shirt for like a video conference call. You know what I mean? I'm in the same boat still.
Well, the problem is like, I'll do full sweatsuits. I don't even like. I'll wake up in the morning with just total back to the
Matching
future.
sweatsuits, by the way.
Sometimes I'm pleased when they match. I'll grab whatever, but every now and again the planets will align. I'll have like a nice gray sweatsuit on and be like, yes,
Yeah.
I love that. But I'll like just be a sweatsuits for like weeks at a time and just not even like wash my hair or like touch it for a while, and I'll just like roll in somewhere and people are like, and I'm always like, oh fuck, dude, look, I'm schizophrenic, dude. I come out of nowhere on someone like,
Yeah.
that's where I'm like, I should probably try to avoid that. But
Yeah.
every now and
Yeah.
again, it is kind of fun.
I don't know. I just know the kids are cognizant. Like they have a mental image of me. So like when they're leaving the door in the morning, I try to be like, there because I could just sleep in. I have no reason to get up. Mary Jo, the older ones get themselves ready. Mary Jo takes the boys. Lucy takes the bus.
Yeah.
I could sleep, but I am like, no, I have to see them off.
You're male lion.
Exactly. And then when they come home, I don't want them to think that I was just like chilling and playing video games, even though I did do a little bit of chilling and a little bit of playing video games. I've gotten in, today was day 2 of daily guitar practice.
That's tight.
Did you ever, I know you're a pretty good guitar player. I'm not bad, but did you ever sit down daily and just run scales for like a half hour to
an hour? I did in
hour?
high school for a
I
couple
skipped
years.
it completely.
Yeah.
I am terrible.
Yeah. I did that for like 2 years in high school. I can rip solos. I can actually.
I mean, I can learn to play some pretty okay stuff, but like I never did the work of just like committing it all. And now I'm doing it every day, and I just feel like the biggest fucking bozo.
Why?
I don't know.
It's so sick.
It sucks to stink at something though.
Oh, you feel like a bozo? No, but you
I
have to.
love stinking at stuff.
Really?
Dude, it's my favorite fucking climb.
True. Oh, I hear what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean? Like if I don't, I'm constantly looking for new things that I fucking suck at.
I thought you were saying you just love the act of stinking.
No, I like climbing.
Sid also just likes stinking.
I do. Still deodorant free.
I was like, that's such a wild position. Like, no, I kind of like when I suck at stuff. It's like that's it,
dude. Now you have something to occupy your time.
Making the ascent is kind of tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, a thing I got to get into is I never got into the different like modes where it's like the pentatonic, mixed Lydian.
Yeah.
That's the stuff I and like musical theory.
You're just going from the heart.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm fueled by the pentatonic, obviously pentatonic minor, but
that's like a hack. Sid.
And I'll slip into pentatonic.
If you learn how to bounce in and out of a pentatonic scale, people think you're a very gifted guitar player. That's the in joke in guitar.
If you're going for especially
let's do it.
a bluesier song.
Oh, can you reset our buzzers, please?
Oh yeah, shit.
What happened? Turn them back on.
They're off.
Yeah. Did you turn yours off, Danny?
Dude.
They probably died.
Nah, we're good.
I'm sorry I checked out for a little bit. I was
wondering what happened.
Yeah, the school nurse called. Fritz bonked heads with another kid.
Oh no.
And killed the other kid.
Yeah. Fritz might be the most concussed 5-year-old on the planet.
Damn. They probably just shut off after a certain point.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
I'm back. He's okay. We're okay. They just had to let us know. I don't have to do anything. Sorry about that.
Yeah, dude. That shit's pretty gnarly.
I do feel for the kid that was bunked by this. Because like Fritz, he does jujitsu. He's like, so he's like a silly kid, but he's a little tank.
He's a jacked 5-year-old.
He's a little tank.
He's a muscular 5-year-old with the biggest the biggest head to body ratio I've ever seen on a human
It's like all the height that Ben got, he has in head.
What's the cue?
Oh yeah.
Which monarch officially made Valentine's Day a holiday in 1537?
Oh, wait, our buzzers aren't reset. Oh, Matt got it.
Louis the 13th?
Wrong.
Louis the 14th?
Wrong.
Okay, fuck. I was trying to read.
Sid, hit us with 15th.
Yeah, wait, let me get a continue on that, and then we'll say, I'm just going to say Henry VIII.
Nailed it.
Oh, yes.
Damn, that was my first
Dude,
thought.
he was such a lover.
He killed his wife.
Dude, because he needed to love another woman. He was done.
Yeah, fuck.
It was hard to move on back then.
Yeah, you're right. That flashed through my mind. I went, haha. And I went, this can't be the truth. It has to be a Frenchman.
Yeah, no, but I think Henry VIII
question.
was the truest of the lovers.
You guys ever go nuts on Valentine's Day before?
Like for...
Anything? Anyone?
First of all, fuck that
Rage
guy.
out 'cause you're
Fuck
alone.
that guy.
Who, Henry VIII?
Yeah, he fucking pussy spazzed so hard that like hundreds of years later, dudes have to do shit. Fucking asshole. Fuck that guy.
Well, I mean, you do have to make up for killing a woman as a fucking monarch.
Yeah, she's like, is it true that you beheaded your last wife? And he was like,
Here's
card
some
and chocolate.
chocolate.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is it true
Today is the day of love.
is it true that you're the most beautiful woman on the planet, actually?
Everybody should do this. Like, fuck you, dude. You just got done hauling buckets of like pig shit for like 4 hours, and your wife's like, tonight we're going out. We have to. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Did you plan anything? Fuck.
Do you know how far I have to go to get a living flower? I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. I did go all out once, but it was also during my dark time when I was like slipping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I needed to go all out to fucking have some sort of karmic retribution for what I was also doing.
You're in trouble. You're in the doghouse.
I mean, she didn't know, but yeah, I was in there.
Yeah, you got to do like it's nice. Like
You gave her a suspiciously nice Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah,
you had to do girl brain surgery.
I did.
Like,
did.
no, it turns out I'm not an asshole. Check all this stuff out. Oh, he doesn't.
Dude, once I got my shit together and started actually being a good guy, that ended Valentine's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say we get Taco Bell on Valentine's Day every year.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
I think that's the mark.
Yeah.
I've definitely done it like in what did I do? No, that's the thing too. I don't think I've ever like.
Dude, I did rose petals on a bed.
Yeah, I didn't.
There was a candlelit dinner. I moved furniture to bring a table into a living room and candlelit dinner. I got fucking.
What was the dinner?
It was, what was it?
Hot Pockets. It was in a college dorm.
Ham and cheese with broccoli, hot pockets.
I didn't microwave them.
Yeah, it was shit. It was shit she liked. I think it was like some sort of pasta dish.
Yeah,
like,
what year was this? When was this?
This was when we were living in Pittsburgh, so this was like 2004.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like my first introduction to like different foods was from like high school girlfriends, or like they would just like name a certain type of pasta, and I'd be like, yeah, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
I only ate buffalo chicken cheesesteaks. They were like, try this. This is pesto, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Sid, when you did the rose petals on the bed, did you like seductively crawl on all fours from the foot of the bed up to her? Did you put that on her?
I was
Listening to Boys to Men.
At this time of my life, I was a Husky guy. I was wearing Huskies at this point, so there wasn't much. I don't think there was any sauntering. I think I was like anytime.
You were a fat romancer.
I was a fat romancer.
You were Mr. Big.
I was more sit on the side of the bed and kind of like woo. I wasn't like.
You were Mr. Big.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on in my own home?
This was I think R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet was out at this time.
What happened? Was that like the most scandalous period ever for everyone?
It was for me.
Yeah, I'm about to say that was like.
Yeah, dude. We used to. When that first came out, we rode around.
Dude, just watching your fat boyfriend who cheats on you eating a ton of pasta. that's so fucked up. It's like, damn, seconds? Okay. I mean, the frozen meatballs were pretty good. I'll give that to you, but.
Dude, imagine Fat Sid just burying you into the waterbed, dude.
Oh my God. Oh my
Dude, I can make it that there are no ripples.
Dude. That was SeaWorld.
Looking like a fucking mocha dolphin. A porpoise.
Dude, dolphins was the answer.
Oh my God.
He's wearing
dude.
a green suit.
Just
No, I wear
just body fully elongated.
I wear a sweater. I had a tie on.
What were your fat years like? I've never asked you about this.
My fat ears?
Yeah, fat years.
My fat ears? They were, dude.
I
It was
attack your ears like that.
Yeah, no, it was decadent, man. I was eating everything that I didn't eat all through college and high school.
Well,
when you were in missionary, did you give your hands a break and go down to your elbows for that plank and just belly to belly?
No, this is no bullshit. When I got fat, missionary was done. I'm on the bottom.
right now? Yeah, right out.
I'm letting you have your way.
You're the boss.
You
yeah.
do you.
You're the boss.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It would please me to learn that you also lost all your hair during this period and it all just grew back. That'd be sick if you just transformed. Like
Damn, Sid was the waterbed.
I was, dude. I was the water. I was more of a soda bed, but yeah.
Were you scandalized as a fat man?
Nah, I was like, dude, it was people didn't. I was only ever accused for the things that I was actually doing when I was fit. When I was fat, like I got a pass. It was crazy.
Wait, you're an honest man when you're fat, or you're still?
No. I was the most vile I had ever been. But like people would give me a pass because I was like fat and like I was a little jolly. I was fun. I was a fun fat guy.
You Fanta Claus.
I did. I kept like I lift. It was very lifting people. It was like all the things that I would do to like cover up my fucking dark behavior.
Would you say that you've retained too much fat guy energy, or did it all go away?
I mean, what do you in what regard? In what
I don't know. I mean, if you tasted Valhalla like that, how do you come back?
oh, you do it for the betterment of the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm better to the community this way.
When you were too indulgent when you were fat and too.
Dude, I was indulgent in everything, man.
Yeah, you were hogging resources.
Dude, I was an HPV super spreader for sure.
Oh God.
For sure.
Jesus Christ, dude.
All right, we're out of now.
My last question is,
Yeah.
from where did you get the Nutty Professor juice from?
Dude, I was tripping off of this yesterday.
It was a clump.
I was clumping. Dude, I was the wrong kind of clump. Man,
So when Eddie Murphy played you for 6 years, what was that like? What if every time a black person gets fat, Eddie Murphy has to play them? He's like, God damn it!
real quick before we go out, I have to tell you this retarded thought I was having the other day, just losing my mind off of. Right? So we can't say that Jewish people control the media, right?
For sure.
But for some reason, we are allowed to admit that black people control the media. Losing my mind off of that.
Guys, join us in the Patreon.
That is crazy. 100% of Medias are controlled by
See what I'm saying?
13% of the population.
See what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
End it now. Think of
Oh my God.
Damn.